I didn't want to be a spin-off, so people would say, he's just thrashing out more Metallica stuff, because to me I felt a little bit held back in that band. I tried to quit a few times before I got kicked out, so I guess they beat me to the punch. Needless to say, I thought that I had more talent and I wanted to use it better, and here we are.
We had about 2 weeks to get prepared from coming off the road from our Peace Sells tour to go into the studio. So we brought in Chuck Behler, who we had known for about a year, and we just like threw him in a studio real quick and said, learn these songs and let's go. So like 2 weeks later we were in the studio recording all the new drum tracks and everything. And Jeff Young didn't come into the picture till like about 2 months down the road. Once we were already doing guitar tracks for the record, he came in. And it was the same thing. It was like Dave gave him a tape of rhythm tracks and said, here, take this. I want to see you tomorrow night in the studio. Learn a solo for it. And it was like, well, that sounds good. Why don't you come back tomorrow and do the same thing? So after about a week of that, everything was working out real good with Jeff. He was happy with it, so we just went for it. It's like out with the old, in with the new.
Well, I was in Detroit, and the band came through about a year ago, and their drum tech had quit, and they were like really stuck. And I guess they were having trouble with God, I'm not sure, but they told me to come on and help him out, you know. And I set his drums up, and like they were freaking out that I set his drums up just the way I liked it. So I went along on the tour, and eventually he was like sort of screwing up and stuff. So they said, hey, we want you to join the band. I said, cool, and here I am.
I was playing in a melodic hard rock band in Los Angeles, and I had known Junior, the bass player from Megadeth, for about, I'd say, a year as casual acquaintances, and we'd never really played together or anything, but he sat in on a guitar lesson that I was doing with a friend of his, and I didn't know at the time that they were looking for a guitar player, but they asked me, you know, if I'd come down to the studio and meet with Dave Mustaine, which I did, and he gave me a tape of about 30 seconds of a song and asked me to come in the next night and lay down a solo on the album. And I laid down the solo on In My Darkest Hour, which is on the new album. I pretty much improvised it, and after they heard it, they said I had the gig. So I went in every day and learned the songs from there, because I'd never really heard any of their songs.
Don't ever listen to anybody when they try and tell you what to do unless they're right. There is only one right way to do things.
And that's your way.
Oh, I did it my way.